So far, we've seen a couple of flashback episodes in Bluey. For example, we saw baby Bluey, Bandit's childhood, and some other flashbacks. But still, there are so many flashbacks we need to see in Bluey. Imagine going back in time to discover Bandit and Chile's marriage, or exploring the hilarious antics of Bluey and Bingo when they were just tiny babies. It's like stepping into a time machine filled with laughter and heartwarming moments. And in today's video, we're going to discuss some of the potential flashback episodes we could see in Bluey Season 4. So, hop on the time machine and let's flashback straight into the video. Baby Bingo. One of the most popular episodes in Bluey is Baby Race. The episode shows Chile as a new mother as she encourages Bluey to take her first steps before the other children in her mother's group. Chile's desire for Bluey to win the baby race comes from her insecurity that she wasn't doing enough or succeeding in helping Bluey as her mother. Fortunately, Coco's mom Bella approaches her and tells her she's doing great. It's a beautiful moment of solidarity between the two mothers and marks the episode as having one of the best character interactions. The episode also features Bluey as a baby, including how she liked to crawl backward and how her parents cared for her. So far, there have been no glimpses of Bingo as a baby, since she's already very different from Bluey at 4 years. It would be fun to see how she reached milestones. It's possible that Bingo found walking to be easy while she struggled with something else. An episode featuring Bingo as a baby could also revisit the same message and themes in Baby Race. Chile may feel bad for giving Bluey less attention, but instead of Coco telling her she's doing all right, it could be her eldest daughter delivering the heartfelt message. There's also a potential storyline for Bluey and Bingo. Bluey may have been excited to meet Bingo and be an older sister, but the adjustment period could be more challenging than anticipated. A flashback episode with Bingo as a baby could show how the two sisters bonded for the first time. Bandit and Chile's wedding. After watching the epic wedding of Rad and Frisky in the episode The Sign, Bluey fans want to see more wedding episodes. And I don't think there's a single Bluey fan that doesn't want to see this. There's little information about Bandit and Chile. We know about their childhoods from episodes like Fairy Tale, which may include one of their first meetings. However, most of their content comes from their modern lives, where they've been married for several years and have 2 children. It would be fun to have a flashback episode celebrating them and their relationship throughout the years. An episode featuring Bandit and Chile's wedding could be a 7-minute catch-up like in the show. It can retell significant moments in their lives. Instead of featuring Bluey and Bingo, the episode could feature other people, from Bandit's brother Stripe to Chile's best friend Frisky, who stated she was at the wedding in Double Babysitter. While in Ode to Bandit and Chile, the episode could also show more information about their friendships. For example, we know that Chile and Frisky have been friends for a long time, but we don't know much about Bandit's friendship. Perhaps we could see Bandit's best friends attending his wedding as well. A flashback episode before Blue's birth could leave room to explore Bandit and Chile's relationships. The wedding guests would have known Chile and Bandit through their significant moments together. Each could give a miniature toast to the new couple, telling a story about them that could show on screen as another flashback. These stories could include Bandit and Chile's first meeting, first date, engagement, and so on. An episode with this format could fit tons of history into a few minutes, showing more about the best parent duo in the series. Brandy and Chile's childhood. A significant plot point for Chile's character occurs in the episode Onesies, when she reconnects with her estranged older sister. The siblings stopped speaking when Bluey was young, and she doesn't remember having an aunt on her mother's side until Chile reminded her. Brandy's absence occurs because she has a history of infertility. Brandy desperately wants children of her own, but according to Chile, there's nothing anyone can do to make that possible. It would be hard for anyone to watch someone else have everything they've ever wanted, so Brandy's absence made complete sense. Now that Brandy has reconnected with Chile and is shown to be pregnant in the episode The Sign, she'll likely appear more in future episodes as a pair of sisters with an entire childhood worth of memories. A flashback episode could be a great tool to teach Bluey and Bingo meaningful life lessons. Bandit has flashback episodes to show his childhood and relationships with his older brothers. Fans would love to see a similarly explorative episode about Chile. It would add more information to her backstory, explain why she has specific interests like hockey, and how her childhood shaped her behavior as an adult. Bluey's first day of school. Bluey has a lot of friends. Most of the secondary cast includes Bluey's childhood friends, as they play games with one another and attend each other's birthdays. Each of the children in the friend group has unique personalities and habits that allow them to stand out among the rest. Due to the differences, there's a character for every Bluey fan to enjoy, and they could use some spotlight episodes. Like Baby Race, tell us that Bluey has grown up with some of her friends. She's known Coco, Judo, and Snickers before they could walk, but many of her other friends at her school came later in life. Since Bingo will soon start a new school year, she may be nervous about attending school alongside Bluey. To ease her sister's nerves, Bluey can talk about the first day she started school. The episode could show a flashback of a younger Bluey attending school, where she would meet some of her best friends like Rusty, Mackenzie, and Indy. The episode could show the first games they played with one another, how they became friends, and highlight their individual personalities. Grandad Morts' military service. Exploring Grandad Morts' military service would add depth to his character and highlight his experiences before becoming a grandfather. From camaraderie with fellow soldiers to moments of bravery on the battlefield, this flashback could shed light on Grandad Morts' past adventures and the lessons he learned along the way. It would be a tribute to his service and a testament to the strength of family bonds across generations. Very little is known about Mort's life when he was younger. A photo of him from his army days hangs in the healer's house, but that's the only glimpse of Mort's past the series provides. In the episode Grandad, Bluey and Bingo go visit their grandfather, and he takes them through the bush, the woods, and the lake. He explains that Chili grew up at his current house and knew how to find them, indicating he now lives alone. Mort didn't always live alone, as he was once married to Chili's mom. However, her only appearances in the series include photographs and drawings. In the episode Dragon, the healers tell stories through drawings, and Chili explains that her mom's encouragement made her continue practicing art. Chili talks about her mother in the past tense, and Bluey doesn't recognize the drawing she's in. The interaction likely means that Chili's mother passed away before Bluey was born, leaving her daughters and husband to remember her. Fans became curious about Chili's mother after Dragon because she seemed kind, encouraging, and honest. A flashback episode of her and Mort's marriage could show them as young adults, showing Mort when he was fresh from the army and providing more information about his wife. Fans would love to know her name, her passions, and the relationships she had with her family. The episode could also explain more about Chili and Brandy, since children learned from their parents. It's possible that Chili learned her responsibility, level-headedness, and playfulness from her mother. An episode about Chili's parents could be very insightful. So, what do you all think? What other flashbacks do you want to see in Bluey Season 4? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, we'll see you all in the next video.